Hello everybody, my name is RenderTech and this is sort of a improv video that I'm doing. It's sort of going to be like a podcast. It's just going to be where I talk for a little bit. There's not really going to be much on screen, so if there's anything worth seeing on the screen I'll put it on there, but for most of this you can pretty much just minimize your tab. I'm basically going to spend the next 10 minutes explaining why I haven't been doing much on YouTube, and basically it's just talking about where the fuck I've been for the last month. So without further ado, let's get into that. For those who aren't aware, I've recently got a new job. I'm a video editor at my university. It's all very exciting. Started 3 weeks ago, already getting into it, already becoming a fan favourite amongst my peers. It's quite funny, I've been editing for a good 10 years, and it's quite good to actually be recognised for all this sort of work which most people wouldn't see. The history of me editing is pretty much the history of how everything I do happens. When I was 10 or 11, I decided, you know what, I want to learn how to edit movies, and this was back in about 2004, 2005. The internet wasn't what it is today. We didn't really have ready access to the internet, so I couldn't Google what I wanted to know. I literally just had to sort of guess and sort of try and get it right. I started off how everyone started off, Windows Movie Maker. I think I was using that till 2013, 2014 before I finally upgraded to Movie Studio, and in the new work I'm using Final Cut Pro for chroma keying, and that is just incredible. I can see why major studios would use it. I still think that Apple charging that much for the hardware that you need to run it, because Final Cut Pro only runs on Mac, is still daylight robbery, but you can pretty much get around that with a Hackintosh. And that's sort of a project I want to work on during the summer. Once uni has finished, I'd like to build a Hackintosh, get a new SSD for the spare PC, so I can run Final Cut Pro here at home if I need to do any editing work. In terms of university, it's the end of, coming up to the end of the semester. I've got a crap ton of deadlines. I think I've got about 4 assignments that are coming up in the next little while, so I've been quite busy on that. All going well, should all wrap up around about 12th of May. And also I've been doing a lot of sort of 3D modelling in my spare time, so if you follow me on DeviantArt, Twitter, not really Facebook, I mean we do have a Facebook group but it never gets used, you'll see like all the 3D models and all of that crap. I'll have something on screen now, sort of an Austin animation I did, so if you're interested in that sort of shit, go on to my DeviantArt. That's where I post all of that stuff. This channel's sort of become more of like a shitposting channel, I'm finding. So we started off doing like the regular episodes, and then it just became about the not scaries and sort of the obligatory I'm still alive sort of thing. Would like to rectify that. I would like a bit more premium content to come to the channel. Some more Patreon exclusive stuff would definitely be the direction I'm looking at going, whether that be 3D modelling tutorials, 3D modelling centric content. The Let's Plays will remain free forever because that's something I don't feel that people should pay for, but that's definitely up for consideration. So June is when I'm planning on re-evaluating what direction I want my channel to take, because the channel has sort of been dwindling and directionless for the past couple of months, and I want to take the channel by the reins, sort of push it in the right direction, and the direction which I hope you guys will enjoy. I thought about doing things from game reviews, product reviews. I've been using the Xbox Elite controller for the last little while. I'd like to give my overview on that. Been looking at the Overwatch Collector's Edition, maybe give an overview on that. Definitely I'd like your guys' feedback on that. If you can write in the comments a bit about what you expect from the channel, that sort of gives me a bit more direction on where we should take this, because again, it's not just my channel, it's your channel too. If it weren't for you guys, this channel wouldn't be what it is today, so I want you guys to have a fair input on the direction of the channel. I don't want to go one way and my audience distinctively wants to go another way, so there needs to be consideration of that. Alright, well, thanks for listening to this 5 minutes of rambling. I'm going to go off and finish whatever I'm going to finish off, and until next time, farewell.